Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great week. It's me again. So this week's theme has been around culture. Culture is so funny. It's one of those things we hear that saying by Peter Drucker, culture eats strategy for lunch. And we're all like, yeah, fist bump. Everybody agrees. And yet at the same time, most people are dissatisfied and unengaged in their work. And, quite frankly, a lot of that has to do with the culture that they're surrounded in the company they're in. So this week we did a 4-part blog mini series, and the reason is our brand promise at Be Authentic Inc. really is about bite-sized information. It's one of our core tenets. We don't like to do heavy stuff, and so it was a long story, so we broke it up. But I'm here today just to tell you the 3 things that I think were my biggest aha moments as we went through our culture revolution at my old company. So the first is that you have to prioritize and invest in culture as an initiative. So just like you roll out a new product or new technology, you know that you have to plan, you have to bump it up against other priorities, and you have to put money into it. And really culture and cultural change is no different. That has to be a priority. Number 2 is that it all comes down to, a big part of it is leadership training. So the worst thing in the world you can do is go out there and try to affect culture, but not have all of the leadership on your team on the same page. And that doesn't mean just the people at the top. That means every single manager and really those influential individual contributors in your organization as well. It's absolutely critical. And the third thing, and I think the biggest aha for me was, I thought I had learned that the best leaders inspire people. And that's certainly a great leader. What I didn't realize was that the best leaders actually create an inspirational platform. What I mean by that is they don't just focus on being the one that gives the energy. They actually create an environment and basic tools and techniques and all kinds of things to create an actual platform for inspiration so that all of their leaders in the organization, and quite frankly, all employees, because inspiration is a circular reference, I always say, are inspiring each other on a regular basis. And that's what really hit me. It was when I was able to take a step back and realize that all I had to do every once in a while after I created that platform was just kind of pull the ripcord, like one of those little flying things you see in the mall or what have you, every so often to keep the energy going. But other than that, the platform and the environment really created the inspiration. It wasn't just coming from me anymore. So I hope for all of you out there, whether you're a leader in an organization or you're an employee in an organization, you play a part. It certainly starts at the top, there is no doubt, but no leader can do it themselves. Every single one of you has the opportunity to inspire change. I know that towards the end of my time in corporate world, I was way more inspired by the people that reported to me on a daily basis and people way down in the organization than I was anybody else. And so you all have an important part to play in your cultural revolution. I hope that you will play that part. So thanks again for joining, and we'll see you next week.